Good
Good
evening.
evening,
Atman
Atman
Namaste
Namaste
to
to
all
all
of
of
you.
you.
So, this is the first video of 2026. Okay.
Okay.
Now, sorry for the disturbance. So, today I am planning to share some interesting scripts which I found for 2026. I have classified these scripts into three categories. Now, before we start, a very happy new year once again. And I hope in 2026 we can make very good returns from the market. Okay. So, as I said, some interesting scripts for 2026. These scripts, first list which I'm going to share is for those scripts which is less than 500 rupees. Now, a disclaimer, this video is for educational purpose only and does not provide any advice on investment. This is not a buy or sell recommendation, as I always say. The profits are not guaranteed, and the targets which I am putting is there is a possibility that the market can take to these levels, okay, and we are not responsible for any losses that is incurred. So I would urge all of you to consult your financial advisor before taking any action on this information. Okay, so there will be three videos which will be rolled out today and by tomorrow late night today as well as tomorrow morning. So the classification goes like the stocks which is less than 500 rupees, between 500 and 2000, and then which is greater than 2000. Since there are 30 odd stocks, I don't think it's easy to cover all of them in a single video, and that is the main reason why I am dividing this into three. Now, when you look at the charts or when I'm explaining with the charts, you will see there are three different lines, that is green line, red line, and the dotted red line. Now, the green line are the potential targets. The red line is the strict stop loss, and the dotted red line will be your, will be your aggressive stop loss. In case if you don't have so much of money to take risk, then and still feel that you want to go with those stocks, then you should keep the red dotted line as your stop loss. Okay. I hope that is clear. And always remember, this is the setup as of today. And these stocks are for a medium to long term horizon. Okay. We cannot time the market. So probably the target can be achieved in 1 month, 2 months, 5 months, or even a year or 2 years. So as and when you are making progress or making profit, trail your stop losses as per the strategies which you know and what all you have learned. I hope it's very clear. Okay, so without wasting much time, let me jump on to the charts. Okay. All right. So the first talk or the first script which I'm going to look at is the oil ETF. I have shared it in the group already before. This is the ICICI Prudential Nifty Oil and Gas ETF. If you can look at it, I think we got in at around I got in around last week. So this is not a buy recommendation again. If in case you are interested, you can go long in this script with a stop loss of 10.75 and the potential targets as shown in the green lines. There is a possibility that it can go to 18.5 levels in the long run. But remember always to trail your stop losses as and when you make profit as per your risk appetite, you can decide on the quantity. Okay, moving on to the next stock, it is UCO Bank. UCO Bank, you can look at buying with a stop loss of 26.6, and the potential target is all the way up to 70 rupees. It may take time, it may not be overnight. The profits, as I said, it's not guaranteed. You have to trail your stop loss as and when you are making the profit from the market. So the third stock is IFCI. IFCI, as I said earlier in the beginning of the video, that you have two red lines here. One red line is a dotted line and the other red line is a solid line. So the solid line indicates the strict stop loss, which is the recent or the previous low of 35.5, whereas the swing low can be put around, or the stop loss can be put around 46 rupees for a target all the way up to 90 rupees. And the different intermediate targets are also clearly indicated in the chart. Okay, so that is the third stock. Now, the fourth stock is NMDC Limited. NMDC Limited is a very good pick for this year, I believe. Okay, and there may be a solid resistance coming around 9,900 rupees, but once that is broken, it has the potential to take you all the way up to 123 levels or 145 levels. The current price is around 84.5. You can keep a strict stop loss around 68.70 and then keep riding the profit. Always remember, you need to do the quantity calculation based on your capital as well as your risk appetite. The fifth stock is IDBI. IDBI is also a very good pick. You can have an aggressive stop loss around 92 rupees and a strict stop loss around 85 rupees for a target of close to 147. So intermediate targets are already highlighted in green. Now the metal sector as well as some banks may do very well in the beginning of 2026, especially until May 18th. There are two dates that you need to watch out for: May 18th and November 18th. Okay, I'm saying well in advance. We are only in Jan 4th. Okay, and this I'm saying based on the astrological aspects, which I will cover in a later video during some time. Okay, it's not at all important right now, but keep these two dates in your head. And moreover, there are some anniversary dates which we are all aware of. So keep that as well to know the impact of the planets on our charts. Now, coming back to IDBI, as I said, 147 is a realistic target, but the time frame can be 1 or 2 years. So your horizon is long term. You should be able to hold on to this stock for a couple of years. Then only you should go with aggressive quantity. Okay. All right. So moving on to the next stock, which is SAIL. As you all know, metal sector is doing very well. SAIL have done a recent correction from the high of 170 levels, and then it's consolidated. Now it's again breaking out. So pick it around 145, 150 levels with a strict stop loss of 116 and aggressive stop loss of 123 for targets all the way up to 240 rupees or 239 rupees. The intermediate targets are all shown. So I keep repeating this again and again. Trail your stop losses as and when you make money. The next stock is Union Bank. Union Bank is also a very good pick. As you can see, there are two stop losses indicated. Strict stop loss is around 123 and aggressive stop loss is around 141 for realistic targets of 170, 190, 203 levels. Okay. So you need to have the patience to hold on to stocks and always remember to trail your stop losses. Tata Steel is again from the metal sector. So Tata Steel, you can have a stop loss of 152, which is a strict stop loss, which I would prefer rather than 160, which is aggressive stop loss for a target all the way up to 233 in the next 1.5 years. Bank of Baroda is there's the next script which I would like to share, which is under 500 rupees. These are all my picks based on my analysis. Okay. So you need to do your own analysis before you decide on the quantity and the when to enter so that you can have your risk under control. So Bank of Baroda, we have discussed this in multiple forums before. So your strict stop loss should be around 255, 256, and your aggressive stop loss is 273, and you can even potentially see a target up to 420 odd levels. All the targets are mentioned or highlighted in the green. The second last stock in this segment, which I would like to share today, is PFC. PFC, you can go long with a short strict stop loss of 330 all the way going up to 540, 550 levels. There will be hurdles, especially at 410, 440 levels. After once 440 is closed, then 400, 500 and 540 should come. Okay, it can be either this year or early next year. Again, this is a setup as of now. If the setup is changing, you need to know when to get out of the stock. Okay, I'm just saying the potential target that's possible and some stocks which looks decent for me for the next 1 year. And last but not the least in this segment is REC. We should have, sorry, I missed to draw the line of stop loss. A strict stop loss should be applied here, which is around 330 odd levels with potential targets of all the way going up to 600 levels. So REC and PFC has done a very good run in the last year, 2003, 2004. That time it has done a solid run. Then it consolidated, it fell and it consolidated. Now, if it breaks out, it can go back to the previous levels or previous high levels of 600, especially in the case of RAC. So these are the 10 to 11 stocks which I would like to introduce to you or to have a watch on for the year 2026. Remember, this is not for trading. This is from an investment. The horizon should be minimum 6 to 12 months or 15 months or 18 months. Keep that in mind. As and when you see the targets reaching, you can trail your stop losses. It's up to your greed and fear when are you taking the profits out. Thank you so much. Please like, share this video with your friends and relatives. And the more likes you give, I'll get more motivation to do much more videos like this. Thank you. Bye bye. Good night.